Does anyone ever read directions anymore? I've been here now over 2 years, and we haven't had a rug cleaned. We don't drag in, of course, a lot of dirt, but I do drop things occasionally, so it should be cleaned now and then. I was just ready to ask the other day what I had to do to get a rug cleaned, and they told me that, well, they just hired a girl to do that, do over the whole house. So that was great. Well, in preparation for her, I put everything up, pushed them back against the wall, stacked everything up as much as possible, take things to the bathroom to get them out of the way. And so when she came and did it, she'd have a good place to work. Well, yesterday she came and she did it. And when the way she was doing it, there's no way that I ever did a rug. I'd cleaned lots of rugs. As if you've owned a home, you've probably done rug cleaning, so you know a little bit about it. In addition to that, Kay and I lived over at Adagio Apartments in Covington for 8 years, and every year at our lease they would send in the commercial cleaners to do the rug, and which consisted of this huge truck with a big vacuum, and they'd drain hoses in there, spot the rugs, and then steam it and pick up the water, and they did a good job of cleaning it. So I know the techniques, I know how fast you can do it, and so I'm aware of rug cleaning. Well, she was in our bedroom. I dare say she wasn't there more than 3 minutes. She was walking their nice new rug scrubber across the floor like, you know, the vacuum cleaner, except the vacuum cleaner, you move it back and forth, but in the living room and kitchen, I would feel here and there if I could find dry spots. I could find spots that weren't barely that were wet, and others that were more so. And so I wrote a letter last night, an email to Louise to tell her what I thought about the rug job. I'm still in the process of writing it, so I hadn't sent it yet. Now, three or 4 days ago, I thought I had dropped a little bit of jam on the floor. I had put some on the jam on a cracker, and I thought I dropped a little bit, but I couldn't find it. It's on a black rug, and my eyes are so bad. So this morning, though, when I got up, barefooted, I went in to the kitchen to make coffee, and I stepped in the jam. So it's right in the middle of where she has done her rug cleaning, which is proof that she, of course, you don't have to, proof that she did not do a good job. She obviously had either not read the directions or had proper instructions on how to use the vacuum. So this rug needs to be done again. In fact, she needs to do the whole apartment again. Not only that, I decided, well, just to prove my point, I'll go to the manufacturer and read their instructions on how to use their rug scrubber. And sure enough, you move your nozzle back and forth over about a foot square, and then move it to the right and do it again. You keep going it, and then you come back the other way until you've got the room covered. And there's no possible way that you can do a room in 3 or 4 minutes. Anyway, she was gone in just a few minutes after she got here. So I'm in the process of getting this letter off to Louise and with a copy to Tom, to let them know what I think about their rug cleaning job. I think we're entitled to a better job than that after 2 years of paying rent on this spot. Here I am home again, and coming up in the elevator, I rode with the girl who did the the rug. I guess she's doing it today too. I never said anything about the job she did, but someone else will hear about it. I should have asked her if they gave her any instructions, but I didn't. So I'm heading down for lunch now. Still Thursday. Kay was still in bed, hadn't gotten fully dressed. She had had no breakfast, and I was out of almost everything except some candy, some with peanuts in them, which of course she couldn't chew. So I broke off parts of the chocolate, which didn't have any nuts in it, and then gave that to her what I could. I just sat and watched the TV until it was time to go, and she hadn't had any breakfast yet. They had a energy drink in the refrigerator for when she'd get up to get it. She seemed happy, and didn't seem to be sick, but I don't know what's going on. She seemed okay, but just didn't want to get up. Happened now and then. I'm on my way home to Cascade right now. We stopped to make a pickup at one of the local hospitals on top of the hill.